So today I went to Quick Trip to get gas, and then I needed to get a bottle of water from my water cup. It was empty, so I went inside, bought it, walked back to my car, pump nine. So I go to open my car door, and then I feel like a hand on my shoulder, and then immediately in the reflection of my window I see some guy behind me, and so I flip the fuck out. And you know what I mean? The guy was like, "Hey, didn't mean to startle you. Hey, I saw you in the store, and I followed you all the way out here because I had to talk to you." Now, keep in mind, I didn't have ear. There, it'd be pointless. It's not one of those moments where I had earbuds and I couldn't hear someone talking to me. And I'm not going to put earbuds in me to go in the store, come back. That's stupid. So he did not say anything. He just followed me to my fucking car. Doesn't say anything until I open the door. Okay, bro, where I'm from, that shit, you will get shot doing some stupid shit like that. If you need to get someone's attention, bro, it's Quick Trip, okay? You could have come up and said something. Yeah, bro, that shit had me shook. I don't know. I just know where I'm from. Nobody does that shit unless you're trying to get unless you're trying to get fucked up, because people are not playing. Because people don't play games like that. You could have just said, "Hey, buddy. Hey, whatever." Why wait till I get to my car? And so he hands me a pamphlet. It's for his church, and said, "You look like somebody that needs to meet Jesus. I want to save you. So, hope to see you." Really? That's what you followed me for. That's why you waited until I opened my door to make yourself present. The fuck is wrong with people? That's it. You took one look at me. You saw the tattoo. Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Because this has happened to me my whole fucking half of my life. Not my whole life. Not when I was a kid. When I got more alternative looking, trust me, I got approached many times by it. But anyway, I'm just guessing. The tattoos. Oh God, I'm sure that Chucky turned got his fucking attention. The shirt, the shirt. I mean, come on, come on. I get it. I get it. I look like this, so you think I'm some fucking devil worshiper, and I'm not. Okay, I'm not. All right. I was raised Catholic. I went to a Baptist elementary school. Um, I went to Christian churches. And I grew up, and then I just decided that I was just going to believe on my own terms. I went through my moments of I was agnostic for a little bit, and then I'm just like, you know what, you know, I kind of came back and then decided I would believe on my own terms, which I think everyone should. Anyway, not this is not entirely about religion here. I'm just talking about people who think it's cool to come up from behind you, follow you, and then don't let their self be known until you. Imagine if you came. Imagine if you did this. Imagine if somebody moved in, like a new neighbor, right? And you want to kind of welcome to the neighbor. Welcome into the neighborhood, right? And then they get out of the car and they go over, and you don't say nothing until they come to the front door. They open the door, and you're like, "Hey." Like, you don't think you're gonna give a motherfucker an anxiety attack, thinking you're trying to fucking rob them and rob their home? They don't know you. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too extreme on this matter. I just think I'm one of the nicer people when it came to that. I could have bitched him out for that. I'm like, bro, don't do that shit. Where I come from, that's a bad idea. And honestly, anywhere, everywhere, that's a bad idea. The whole time, I just said the whole time I was walking, you're just like, hey buddy, and I'm gonna hear that, so obviously I'm gonna look around. You can get my attention that way. Or, to me, if you're doing stuff like this, if you're trying to get someone's attention, you're trying to get them to go to your church because you believe that they're lost, they need to find Jesus. And trust me, I've been told I need to find Jesus my entire fucking teenage and adult life. Trust me, this is nothing new. And it's like, even with that, it's kind of insulting because it's like, what? Just because I look like this, you think I've never heard of Jesus? Okay, whatever. It's just, but no, my issue is the approach. And I'm not trying to go on a long ass rant here, but there was a time, this was a fucking year ago, I was at Arby's, and it was on a cheat day. I chose Arby's to be the cheat day. Not that that's all that relevant. So I sat down at a table, and then a guy came up to me, and he just said, "Hey," and then I had my earbuds in. At that time, I had my earbuds in. Talking about, yeah, because I try not to be rude, you know, and the guy was just like, he did the same thing. Here's a pamphlet I would like to see at my church. Now, he did start off with a very awkward question. Have I heard of Jesus? And I don't want to be that smart ass. Like, no, who is that? I've never heard of him. Anyways, that's a better approach. You're at least letting yourself be known. You're not coming up from fucking behind me. You know, and the way he tried to get my attention was very polite. Okay? I'll end on this one. Here's an interesting approach. When I was 19 years old, I was full punk rock at 19. I had the Liberty Spikes and everything. I looked like a member of the band The Casualties. Looked just like them. And then I was at the mall, and this was around the time Chick-fil-A, I think, first came out. But I remember I was all about Chick-fil-A. I still love Chick-fil-A. And so I came in and smelled it, because it smelled so good. And then this Karen-ass bitch walks up and she says, you know, there's more food in hell. And me, being the smart ass that I still am, was like, hell yeah. I don't know, man. Don't come up from people behind us. Don't come up from behind people, especially do not wait to make yourself know right before they open a car door, man. That's how people get shot. People get stabbed. That's how people get fucked up, because they do stupid shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm making too big a deal out of this, but Jesus Christ. No pun intended. Okay, I'm done.